So I saw this post on Facebook and it really kind of resonated with me because my therapist, when I first started, told me that we were going to work on changing the pathways in my brain. And I was like, I can't change my brain. My brain's my brain. It is what it is. It was like when my dentist told me, you have to change the way you swallow. Uh, but without even realizing it, I have changed the pathways in my brain. When I was young, I was taught to be afraid, and for a lot of really good reasons. I was taught to fear people. I was taught to keep my door closed, my window closed. I was taught to guard myself and to be safe. And that was very important when I was young. And because of those lessons, I avoided some bad things. I mean, I didn't have the choice of avoiding some other bad things, but I I took those survival skills with me into adulthood, and it made it really difficult for me to trust people, made it really difficult for me to become friends with people, it made it difficult for me to be around crowds, even at the store. I grew up being really, really afraid, but those things don't serve me anymore. I live in a safe environment, I am strong and intelligent, and I don't have to be afraid of everyone. I don't have to be afraid of an open door. I I had to change the way I saw the world. I used to see everyone as a potential harmer. I felt like a victim all of the time, so I was small and I was meek and I prided myself on being wallpaper. But now I pride myself on just being myself. Like, it's okay for people to notice you, for people to talk to you, for people to smile at you. It doesn't mean that they have ill intentions. And I still carry some of those fears with me. Like walking up to a car at night. My mom always used to be afraid there was someone under her car that was going to grab her legs and pull her under. And I still get afraid of that, even though with most vehicles that's not really possible. But it's one of those fears, and it's one of those things that I'm working on dealing with. And yes, you should protect yourself, and you should guard yourself, because there are awful people out there. But there are also some really, truly wonderful, beautiful people out there. And since I have started to change the pathways in my brain, I have met some incredible people. And I feel strong and I feel safe, and I don't have to be afraid. And the way that I reached this point in my life is through exposure therapy. It was about going to the store by myself for 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 20 minutes. It was about going there for 5 minutes, 20 minutes without my phone. It was there, it was just working on these little bitty things. It was approaching people even when I didn't want to and asking them questions. It was, yes, rehearsing what I was going to say to them, but actually saying it to them. And now I've come pretty far. I can go into any store and I can walk right up to someone who works there and I can ask them any question, even if it feels like a ridiculous question. I ask them. I can call anyone on the phone and ask them questions. I go to work at customer service and I make small talk with people all day, and I'm not afraid of them. If they say something rude to me, I don't respond to it. They don't affect me, you know? They don't have to hurt me. I don't have to allow them to hurt me. And having that kind of power over yourself is really, really liberating. And it's possible to achieve, and it seems crazy. And I didn't see the light at the end of the tunnel when I started therapy, but you know, there it is. I see it, you know, and I still have a lot of work to do, and I don't see my therapist as often as I should, but I carry these lessons that she's given me, these tools, so to speak, with me every day, so that every day is a little easier to get through. And it's just about being given these tools. You know, we're not born with this tool set, and society is such a weird, fluctuating thing that sometimes we just need help finding the way. We just need help learning how to see the world a little differently. And That's why I will always, always, always say, if you have the opportunity, see a therapist. Talk to people. Just open up. It's okay for people to see who you are. It's okay for you to be vulnerable. It is okay for you to be scared. It really is. It's okay. You wouldn't believe how many people feel the exact same way that you do, and there's no shame in it. There's just not. You are beautiful the way you are. You are fine the way you are, and you will become a better you if you work on it. And that's what's so great about therapy. And that's what I feel is great about this platform is I wholeheartedly believe in you because I didn't believe in me, and here I am. You are strong, you are beautiful, you are important. You're going to make it through this. I wholeheartedly believe in you, and so does Spooky. You are loved, okay? Never forget it. You are loved.